Good morning, everybody. These are the announcements for Monday, April 13th. First of all, did you know that ice in Antarctica? It's thick, it's cold there. The ice has been reportedly measured at as thick as 7,000 feet. That's over a mile of ice. And apparently, if all of that ice melted all at the same time, the entire world's sea level would rise about 200 feet. That's a lot of ice in there. I do want to talk to you about a couple things. Number one, I've got some awesome pictures for you today and messages from a couple teachers. This one is Mrs. Tancheski. You can see here in her Gahanna Middle School West basketball jersey here, breaking ankles as a Middle School West basketball player just a couple years ago. And not to be outdone, we have Mrs. Mattingly here as well. And Mrs. Mattingly was an athlete as well. So here's a picture of her, and I'll save one more picture as I go on with this. By the way, for some reason, Mrs. Tanchescu was really mad I didn't share these pictures with you guys last week, but I was saving them for Monday. So there's Mrs. Tan. Here's Mrs. Mattingly. I've got one more that'll come up in just a minute. Make sure you're checking in with your teachers throughout this distance learning time. They all have, we'll call them office hours or online learning time that you can schedule with them or show up to their class when they share those links with you. It's really important to stay in contact with your teachers. If you have a question, make sure they are the ones to ask. Additionally, I've had a couple people ask me about grading and what will happen with grading. I took this right from the website in the frequently asked questions from the website. But for middle school and high school students, teachers will report performance on assignments using S for satisfactory and U for unsatisfactory, and mastery on assessments using traditional letter grades. So if you have a question about whether or not you'll be getting a grade for your time, the answer is generally yes, you will be getting a grade, and make sure that you're staying on top of things like I said. Here is the last photo I have for you. This is Mr. Bradford, and in Mr. Bradford's middle school days, I can tell you Aeropostale, that was a big deal to have an Aeropostale shirt and wear it to school. So congratulations, everybody, for making it through a 3-day weekend and for your first couple weeks of distance learning. We've got at least a couple more to come, and make sure you do your best. Thanks. Have a great day.